So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances. He's tried one! Oh, it's come loose. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Ødegaard. Eze. Ødegaard. Hit into the bullish header! And the ball's come loose here, and it's come back out to him. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This lad, Ødegaard, is a player with quite a story. He was plucked at a young age from his native Norway, of course. He's done his tours of duty with a view to aid his development, and now he's gone full circle, posting some impressive figures along the way. He's a wonder kid who's really come good.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. First quarter of an hour gone. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Eze. He has found the way through. Aimed in towards the centre. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Robertson. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Eze turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. And here's McAllister. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's found support out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Saka really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Zubimendi. That is ended up in no man's land. Wirtz. That's tidy. Chooses to go back. Might be danger here. It's been shipped out wide. Ødegaard. And the pass is intercepted. It's gone for a throw-in. Zubimendi. And Gabriel. Timber. Saka. And it's Rice. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Saka. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Isak. Konate. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Isak clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Can he get it through? There's no flag. Crosses it in. Timber getting this one clear. Over to the left. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Nice control. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Everyone, please welcome.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Liverpool are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Played out wide. Now that's well seen too. Gravenberg. McAllister. And the counter is on. Rice. Oh, good spread. It's Saka. Chooses to go crossfield. Ødegaard. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Takes aim and crosses. McAllister. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Well, that has not gone well. That has been slung wide. Out towards the flank. And it's Rice. Subimendi. Rice. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. Well, Pete, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. Dealing with the pressure. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Liverpool take the lead. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Arsenal with the corner. They're first. Saka goes short. Ball has bounced loose now. Shoots! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Gravenberg. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah puts his foot on the gas. Soboslai. Lovely feet. Now here's the delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Chance, surely! Oh no, this... And another try! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Wits. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Saka. Odegaard. Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. He's had a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
That's number 8. Soboslai. Coming on the field, number 22.
Eze plays it short.
Number 17.
Eze.
Jones.
Eze's cross. Gravenberg can get it clear. This might... Gabriel Jesus! Oh, good take in a good area. Trossard's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Jesus. Real chance here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always...
Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Arsenal have their third corner. And it's been taken short. This could be their final throw of the dice. Arsenal get their fourth corner. Timber's cross. Mamadashvili claims it, safe hands. Now this could be a chance. Eze. McAllister. That's at the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mohamed Salah taking... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you've climbed up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Robertson. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden.
Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Gravenberch. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, cracking ball. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Doku. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Foden. And it's Reinders. And here's Haaland. Spread it left. Chucky! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And we have our very first corner. Foden goes short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Foden with the short one. Now it's Foden. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Defending of the desperate variety.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Still goalless. Gravenberch. Matheus Nunes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Haaland. And he was quick to react. Robertson. Nicely weighted ball. McAllister. There he goes, motoring forward. Cherki. Nicely spread. Foden. And he's gone searching crossfield. Doku going full tilt down the left. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Distributed tidily.
Foden really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Great ball, and he's in here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cherki. That's been cut out, well played. Looking to play him in. Szoboszlai gets into a good position. And that's out of reach. Vardiol. Doku. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's nice. Good read, needed to be. Cherki. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. Wirtz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Isak is in a really good position out wide. Wriggles his way through. And it's McAllister. And Gravenberg. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Foden. Cherki. Konate. Stop. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please welcome our lads to the field.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Gravenberg. McAllister. McAllister puts his foot on the gas. Looking for options for movement. Soboslai. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the...
He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? This time, surely! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well,
Haaland! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
The attendance for this match
Defending
was
is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. And here's Isak. Oh, what a chance, surely! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Vardiol. Here's Doku. And he's had it nicked away. Cherki.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's having a shot! McAllister. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Gravenberg. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Wirtz. Shapes to shoot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Vardiol. Here's Doku. And it's Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Wirtz. Driving on and making good progress. He's shifting through the gears here. Donnarumma claims comfortable. Chooses to go cross-field. Now that's well seen too. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Reinders. There's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 22.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure.
And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Frimpong. Oh, it's played into the air. Ekitike! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Matthews Nunes. McAllister. Gets a good foot in there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Liverpool are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's...
And the shot! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
So all square and not for the... And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here. There's the delivery. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Savinho. Good take, and is he in? Szoboszlai. McAllister.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Savinho. That has not gone well. And that pass just didn't quite work. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And the action has already restarted. Liverpool displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Savinho. And here's Reinders. Looking for the run. Savinho. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Szoboszlai to McAllister. Ekitike. Is there any... Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
That is lovely. And it's Salah. Oh, that's delightful. Salah plays it in. Tries to get it clear. Out towards the flank. Gravenberg. Foot in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
And now, I'd just like to read out our
Well, it
fan
has
club
been
members
a
who are
punishing
celebrating
game,
their
both
birthdays
physically
today.
and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
And we're off for the final time.
Number 10.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give?
Substitution.
Endo. Cleared without complication. Doku. Reinders. Haaland has been caught there, it's a foul. O'Reilly. Could be danger here, and he's managed to get free. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ekitike, and the shot! It's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find it.
Savinho! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Savinho simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Reinders. Bernardo Silva. He's in a great position here. Oh, look at the space here. And that should get the job done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well... That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become...
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real...
Isaac! Oh, it's come off the upright. Reinders. Doku goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Haaland. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs... and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And it's been taken short. Lovely feet. It's a good... Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Isaac. Quarter of an hour played. Well read, nice interception. No goals as yet. Gravenberg. Tries to play it through. Ake calmly anticipates. That's good running with the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's looking wide. Backward it goes. Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Soboslai. McAllister. Gravenberg. That's a lovely, neat pass. Driving through. Decent chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Vardiol. Doku. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Foden. And Cherki. And it's Reinders. Great vision. Check on the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, such a clever touch. Cherki. They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Foden with the short one. Foden. And it's New. And the shot! Gravenberg clears it away. Chance! Corner number 3 coming up. Foden plays it short. Played in by Foden. And he's taking no chances there. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's in, and he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Soboslai is short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Doku has it in a wide position. Very nicely done. No way through, so back it comes. Doku receives it in a good position here. Now it's Foden. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. Driving forward, out to the left it goes. Cherki. Cherki! In he goes again! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Added time.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement.
There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Number 22.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's really well manoeuvred. Shapes to shoot! That has been slung wide. McAllister, and here's Isak. Oh, good spread.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's McAllister. Vitz. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Liverpool different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make...
He's having a shot! Cleared without complication. And that's gone loose. Defending was strong and firm. Ruben Dias clears it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He is just caressing the ball. Reinders proves just a little bit too strong. Doku! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Doku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
98.
And here's Haaland. Ekitike. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Haaland. Gravenberg. And here's the chance to counter. Isak. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Foden. Cherki. In with the challenge. And it's Soboslai. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Rodri. Reinders. Now Foden. Gravenberg does well to get it back. Vitz. And he was quick to react. Threads one in. Doku is wide and looking to get onto this. That's very neat. And it's Reinders. Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Reinders. Over to the left. Now it's Doku. Schuberschlei. Gravenberg. And it's Wirtz. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position. Driving on and making good progress. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Now it's Doku. Now it's Foden. In it comes. Defending of the desperate variety.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Played out to the left flank. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Shot a goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, well played, well played. Ekitike. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of... Liverpool going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Stood up well to him there. And here's Isak. Foden tries to play it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Wirtz. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk cuts it out. And here's Szoboszlai. Good take, and is he in? Well, that's a dangerous ball.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Swung over. And it's Reinders. And he cuts out the supply. Szoboszlai. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yeah, he'll... Chance! Brilliant from Foden! A finish of true class! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's managed to get free. Ake does really well to win the ball there. Doku. Ake, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Doku, he has found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. McAllister. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Foden. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Foden. Just eases him off the ball. Szoboszlai. McAllister. And it's Wirtz. It's not an especially good pass, that.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Reinders. Now it's Doku. Now Ruben Dias. And it's Ake. Distributed tidily. Now Ruben Dias. Ake. Could be danger here.
They want to be quick here.
It's Salah. Might be danger here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Haaland. Spread it left. Here's Doku. Cherki. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Everyone, please welcome the
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Wirtz knocks it into space. Vardiol. Gravenberg. McAllister. And it's Gravenberg. Now it's Salah! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Aims beyond the defence.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he was quick to react. Now it's Haaland. Wirtz. And it's McAllister. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Reinders. Cherki. Cherki. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Wirtz. Mohamed Salah, given the lift of his goal. Haaland. That has been slung wide. Thinks about the shot. And now they can clear their lines. Taken back almost at once. Szoboszlai. Isak. Well, that pass isn't the best. Foden. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Isak. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. Now it's Doku. Great vision. He has a look up. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
On the field, number 7, Wirtz. Coming on the field is number 22, Ekitike.
Mohamed Salah.
In progress.
Gravenberg. And it's Szoboszlai. Ekitike. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Reinders gets into a good position. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Doku puts them all in. Tries to get it clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Isak. Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Doku. Frimpong gets across and deals with it. Szoboszlai. The final 5 minutes. And here's Isak. Isak! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Liverpool complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Has been indicated.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, nice touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Soboslai, here comes the cross. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Great chance! And that may well be that. That is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Isak, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic.
McGinn! Superb from McGinn!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many...
Oh, what a mistake! Dumfries. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Thuram. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And this is Mkhitaryan. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he's forced to go back. Pau Torres. And it's Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan. There he goes, motoring forward. Corner it is. Inter Milan with the corner, there first. Cross to the back post. Martinez claims it, safe hands. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Watkins. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball.
Watkins really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pau Torres.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He gets big! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Martinez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Martinez. That has been slung wide. And it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Tielemans does well to get it back. Mkhitaryan.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Sancho. McGinn does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, nice touch. Has a shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Di Marco. Out for a throw. Barella. Çalhanoğlu. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Santo, and it's Tielemans. Now it's McGinn. He's had it taken off him. And now the breakaway. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
In with the challenge. Now it's Tielemans. Oh, no joy this time. Zielinski. Now it's Martinez. And here's Thuram. Back into the middle.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Thuram. Marlon. Onana. McGinn. Tielemans. Tries to play it through. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mkhitaryan. And here's Thuram. Mkhitaryan. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Barella considers his options.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Mkhitaryan. Now it's Watkins. Nicely weighted ball. Inter Milan, still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Just about up to the hour now. Onana. Marlon on a strong run down the right. Marlon's cross. They've played it short. Now it's McGinn. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Thuram. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking to play him in. Çalhanoğlu.
Such good technique.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Barella with the short one. And that was nowhere near his best. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Thuram. That's tidy. And it's Mkhitaryan. Barella. Oh, it's a real chance! And he hits the net! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he shoots! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And now he has two. Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's come to nothing. Dumfries. Zielinski. And here's Tielemans.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he was quick to react. Barella. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Watkins. Inter Milan needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's having a hit! And that's it. Inter Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Barella picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise... It is having a shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chelsea have their second corner now. Look at the space here. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with a definite foul there. Gross. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this fella, the French Ghanaian, said...
Just the goal. Adeyemi! In he goes again! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the through ball. Guirassy is on it. And he shoots! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Guirassy, and here's the chance to counter. Now it's Sabitzer. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Brandt, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Brandt. And now they can spring out of defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's nice. Sabitzer. Spread it left. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fernandes. Aims beyond the defence. Palmer. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Guirassy. Adeyemi. And that could set him on his way. Cucurella gets across to intercept that. There will be a throw-in. Caicedo promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Judge, surely! It's a loose ball. Gross. Borussia Dortmund looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And it's Palmer. Palmer. Chelsea are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And here's Fernandez. Driving on and making good progress. Adeyemi. Girassi. Brandt does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Good running, strong and purposeful. Picked out brilliantly. Corner number 2 then. Brandt with the short one. Here comes the cross. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Pinches it off him. Schlotterbeck did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fernandez. Palmer.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Palmer. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Just off target. And this could be the final action of the first half. Sabitzer. And Girassi. Now it's Sabitzer. He's away! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and
there
it doesn't look great.
Please welcome
It's
our
going to be
players, everyone.
pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive.
Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Brandt. Plays it across. Tried the volley, but no.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Now it's Brandt. Cross from Brandt. A mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Cucurella. Bino Gittins. Adeyemi. Can he get it through? And he's cut it out. And he's being shifted off it. He's found the way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Now it's Brandt. Played into the middle. Colwell can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Fernandez. And it's Brandt. Cucurella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Palmer. And he's found a way past. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Now, power or placement? Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Palmer. And the shot! Deftly away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Takes a shot! Caicedo. And it's Cucurella. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Not the most accurate pass. Adeyemi. Nicely weighted ball. And he has been fouled there. Gerassi. Brandt.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's João Pedro. Bino Gittins. Anton. Adeyemi. Tries to pass it through. He's got away.
Pretty robust defending.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Just 5 minutes left. Brandt. That's been cut out, well played. Palmer. Driving through the middle. He's picked his way through. Chelsea with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the number on the board is 3. Adeyemi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Adeyemi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. And that has sent him sprawling. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Chelsea may have thrown this away at the death. Sanchez, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive.
And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that...